Urban Development Strategy Implementation Committee report, and the recommendation is that the report be received. I'm happy to move that, but another member of the UDSIC, or Tim Scandrett. Is there any discussion? Yanni?
I'm interested in our financial situation, the change of venue, so whether or not we could make an appropriate space in the council for them to meet where they used to meet, rather than having to incur the cost of meeting next door, which I presume has a cost to it.
There's no cost? They're not being charged for the venue.
Okay, and then just the second question was the issue with the migrant workforce, obviously really concerning what we're hearing through the media. Is council doing any work in that space, or is there anything more we can be doing that was identified now that we acknowledge that there is the exploitation that's occurring?
Sorry, where?
Page.
That was the deputation. Yeah, we received a deputation from Rex and Henry from the Christchurch Migrant Centre, and we've asked for a report from the Ministry of Business, Innovation, Employment and Ministry of Social Development in relation to issues for new migrants and also the new migrant workforce connected to the rebuild in Greater Christchurch region. It's not something we should do on our own. It's not something that Christchurch City should do on our own. The representatives from Waimakariri and Selwyn both wanted to have this work done. They are part of the UDSIC, and so that report will come back to this council.
I just wonder if we could make that explicit maybe to Ched, because I know Ched's been doing some work with hearing the deputations and migrant and refugee issue.
Yep. All right, I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. We'll come back to the representation review. Draft supplementary submission building earthquake buildings amendment bill. Oops. Hey?
The joint committee report.
Oh, sorry, there's the joint committee report before then. I've missed that. Right, so the joint committee report approving the City Council enter into agreements with local authorities for the zone committees, draft MOU being prepared, noting that and delegating the Chief Executive of the power to execute agreements under the relevant schedule of the Local Government Act. Does someone want to move that? Pauline, seconded by Phil. Any questions? Yanni?
The UDSIC, are we going to get a copy of that MOU coming back to us? I know it was...
What MOU?
I'm sorry, MOA.
This is number 2. This is the joint committee agreements?
Yeah, this is just above the significance, 5.2. It says that the memorandum of agreement was considered by UDSIC separately on the 10th of July. But I was just wondering whether we're going to get do we need to kind of approve that, or are we going to...
Sorry, what? Presumably it was on the public agenda? Yeah, but presumably the MOU is on the UDSIC's public agenda.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I'm just mindful that we're not, before we cite that agreement and know what the UDSIC think, that we have some approvals process at a governance level of council. Obviously it's binding us to a number of work streams, costs, etc., etc.
Sorry,
That's fine. If
I haven't got it in front of me.
Back. It's just page 298.
Yeah, there's no change to the MOU. This is a ratification report, so there's no change to the existing agreements. But I'm very happy to circulate the draft MOU to councillors. Pardon?
Yeah.
We've already agreed to the content.
The content has come to council and been signed off.
It's already been signed off previously. There's no change.
The UDSIC has delegated authority to sign off its own memorandum of agreement. So that's existing. There's no reason for it to come back to council.
But I'm pretty sure, well, you know, maybe we could just double check that, but I'm pretty sure that it's on the public agenda for the UDSIC. It's a joint committee. It's covered by the Local Government Act. The agendas are published on our website every month that they meet. So, yep.
They are, yes.
Yep. All right. So, sorry, did we get a mover and seconder for that? Yes, we did. I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Draft supplementary submission building, earthquake prone buildings amendment bill.